Welcome back to Vigor, Gear, Solid. It's your boy, Liquid Jet, in the mix. We're getting into it, straight into it, on Grontheim Valley. We're going to see if this map can still hold its place as my favorite map in this game. Luckily for me, there are no teams. So if I run into somebody, that somebody should be a somebody and not somebodies, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, it's a matter of, I already analyzed the lobby. It's pretty much like 40% dangerous. I'll give you one more look here. Except for that guy with the ADR. If he fires, I know exactly where he's at. But, game, why do you spawn me facing the wall? Are you trying to say I've been a naughty boy or something? Because your boy tries, okay? I may not be the best, and I do get destroyed more times than not, but I try, okay? But focus on the gameplay. When you spawn on the woodsy side of, well, pretty much if you don't spawn near the town, you run towards the town because the town literally has all the loot. Of course, on the edges of the map, like I'm going through right now, you can find food, and food is very much useful. But you want to run to the center of town as quick as possible, because that's where all the loot is, and you need loot, obviously, especially if you're doing my kind of playstyle. We're going to walk up here to this cabin ruin, which usually has nothing in it. But would you look at that? I found some nails. That sounded like a PPSH. That sounded like a Sumi? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But, okay, so there are two guys over there. One of them's probably dead. If my memory serves me correctly, that one dude who survived that gunfight should have that entire side of the map to himself. Not the entire side, but from the town side back this way. Should be all to itself. I'm trying to get better with placing my transmitters too. Trying to place them in believable areas. You know, areas near points of interest. Maybe near the signal detector. Maybe near an exit or something like that. Because, you know, there's meta in transmitters. And I'm going to try to place them better from here on out. Okay. Now we are pretty much near the town. And I'm watching this bridge to see if anybody crosses it. Stick to the shadows, even though this is a daylight map. Nothing to be spotted. And I'm also trying to get into the habit of coming in through doors. Through windows and not through doors. But for some reason, this game doesn't have good climbing mechanics. So, yeah, it's tricky when it doesn't even need to be. First house. What do we find? Nothing downstairs. Upstairs, as I check my corner, glass. Wonderful. Can always use some of that. Keep going. Some more glass. And some more glass. That is definitely an ADR. So my most valued target is on the other side of the map in a gunfight. And still shooting too. So more than likely he won't come this way. But if you're wondering why I'm running right now, time safe. Not time safe. Barred house. The safe is being unlocked. There should be only one dude, if not possibly two, on this side of the river. I like those odds. He's going to be stuck inside that house unless he's smart and come outside the house to watch the house as the safe is being unlocked. Pro tip. Then, I like those odds. Bohemia Interactive, please give us rock climbing mechanics because that doesn't make any sense. Those rocks are flat. You feel me? If we can climb ladders, if we can climb into houses, if we can climb out of water onto a pier or a dock, why can't we climb rocks? Anyways, now, I'm going to try and figure out which house the barred house is by pointing my cursor towards the house, or house is. And it sounds like it's that red one right in front of me. And I actually make a misplay there. I should have just crawled through there because he could have easily spotted me if he was looking through the window. But luckily he didn't. I'll pull out my H-bar-T and make sure it's on semi-automatic because this won't be no one shot and done kind of thing. That guy just got finished looting the house. He's probably going to be running. Or at least walking. And in just a moment, you're going to see him taking the edge of the map. Smart man. But there's a rule in this game. The path less traveled is most often watched. Let me say that one more time. The path less traveled is the path most watched. So I'm watching him. And he's not stopping. This guy knows what he's doing. But he's taking extra precautions, and that doesn't give me a chance to line up my shot, if anything. So good job to this man, whoever you are. If you're watching the video, you almost died, but you played it smart. So you didn't. You guaranteed your own safety. Good job. Proud of you. I'm going to follow his footsteps, though, because he has literally nowhere to go unless he goes to the barn that's in front of the most dangerous exit in this game. And if you don't know what that is, I made a whole video on it. You can find it in my playlist. But okay. I'm watching the top of that ladder. Or the freaking ridge with the rocks right there. Because if this dude takes that exit, he can easily spot me right here. He can shoot me, get a headshot, and leave in the next 5 seconds. And then I realized it's probably just not worth it at all. Because there are too many rocks right here. Too many rocks for me to hide behind. So I'm going to walk down. And little did I know, the timed safe is inside that house right here. Well, that house right there, to my immediate right. I'm going to check the map. I'm going to come down. I hear buzzing right now. But you know what also I hear? Footsteps. I also hear footsteps. And so I crouch to hide my silhouette. I can't see the guy inside the house, but he can't see me either. But I can hear him. He has to strain his ears to hear me because I went prone. Watch this. My boy's secondary sense, known as combat awareness, was at its minimum. How do you turn around, look at the window that is open, and say, you know what? Somebody's coming in through that door. Like, okay, you know what? You know what? That could have been a 400 IQ play. It could have been. He was actually thinking smart, now that I think about it. But
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
As the airdrop is on its way, if you see a window open and you turn around and say, who's coming through this door? Like, wouldn't you expect something to happen? But hey, I mean, he was probably underneath high stress anyway. He was in a high profile area. But in game development news, the airdrop is now on its way down. And I am still running around like a headless chicken trying to find this secondary electronic padlock. Even though I do have 2 weapons, I still want to see what's in this timed safe. Because there's some loot in there, and I might have not told y'all this already, but I'm trying to upgrade my antenna, and I need all the electronics. When I say all, I mean about 40. Look, it's right there. I didn't expect this. So I go prone, well not prone, I crouch in this bush for a minute and I think, did anybody see me? But YOLO. YOLO. You only YOLO once. I'm going for this airdrop. Watch this. Okay, so somebody is obviously watching the airdrop. And I have no idea where they're at. All I have to go off of is the sound of his gunshots and that white indicator you just seen just now. So I know he's in that general direction, but I don't see a glint of a scope. I don't see a silhouette of a person. I don't see like him going prone. I don't see anything. But this guy's cocky. Watch what he does here. Watch this. That's him telling me, I know where you're at. I'm going to kill you. That's what those gunshots mean. If you have ever played Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and you come to the forest where you gotta face the end, that's what I'm playing right now. Now right here, I'm looking to see if I can see him through a window. I don't. I have no idea where this guy's at. None. But I do know he doesn't have a scope. So it's going to be very hard for him to get a headshot on me from long range. So I come up with an idea. If you want to play around, we can play around. I take the door out the back side of the church so he knows what door I'm going through. And now I'm playing out here in the open. I know you see me. Take a shot so I know where you're at. No shots taken yet? Fine. I'll make myself a bigger target. I'm going to go for the airdrop. Again. In your face. And then he stands up. Oh, it's on now. And with that, if you can't take the heat, bruh, stay out the damn kitchen. How you gonna go prone in the front of an airdrop and you already heard gunshots at the time safe, so you know somebody's at the time safe. So you camp the airdrop knowing it's in front of the time safe, and yet when you get shot at, you go prone hot dog style. Like what? But regardless, I'm pretty sure I'm alone. If I'm not alone, that will be a huge surprise to me. Huge surprise. But to keep on the safe side, I'm going to go to where I heard no gunshots at all during this entire encounter. And yes, I'm going to get the airdrop because I freaking fought for it. I don't care if it's a common airdrop or not. I want the XP. Now, like I said, I'm going to go to the common, not the common. I'm going to go to the area where I didn't hear any gunshots at all, and where I spawned at too. Because I'm 98% certain that I'm alone. Nobody should be in this encounter this late in the game. The radiation's already here. And I'm going towards the end of the map where I didn't hear any gunshots, so I should be okay. Now, I did say all the loot is in town, but as you're going through this forest, keep an eye out, because there is like plenty of food on, in the foresty side of the map. So just keep your eye out, especially when somebody boosts the loot to 400%, like how somebody did in that one video, or some bodies, including myself, did in that one video. But yeah, keeping an eye out. Here comes radiation. Do I hear any sound cues? I don't. Do I feel relatively safe? Yes. I'm in radiation. It's really hard to aim in radiation. And no footsteps. Yes, I hear a Geiger counter going off. And yes, I hear the music playing in the background. But footsteps are really hard to miss in this game. If you hear one, you're immediately not safe. Like I said, just keep an eye out for food. You know, because everybody needs food in real life and in the game. Now, I made a wrong turn, or I think I'm going to make a wrong turn, here. So what I do is I turn around, because I don't want to go to that one. I want to go to the one that I spawned in front of. Actually, yeah, this is the one I'm going for. I already made a wrong turn. Get the food. 10 seconds till liftoff. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. And I kid you not, I did not freeze the video. My game crashed. So I loaded back in, and guess what? The A1 and the H-bar-T is on my back. So the game recognized that I got cheated. And so, look at that. It saved, and it got the airdrop too. So yeah. Just bad fortune, I guess. Just bad fortune. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.